Greetings, my audience. My name is Jake Allen Graham. That's my name of my channel, and that's my name. I'm reviewing Superman Returns, the video game. It came out in the year 2005 or 6. I forget the year. I'll put the year in the title of my video when I finish recording. And I give this game a 7 out of 10. I did like the game, although I felt a little fatigued after a bit with the gameplay. And the enemies and Superman not really having a health bar, but the city having a health bar was, why would I have Superman have a health bar than the city have a health bar? Because the city dies too easy. It's too hard to protect the city, not have it die on you, and then have Superman look depressed because he killed everyone in Metropolis. He failed Metropolis City and it went 0 and everything. That's going to happen a lot. If you and this is kind of distracting, I found. Superman doesn't have a health bar, but the city has a health bar, and the enemies have health bars, but, and the enemies are a match for Superman and can fight Superman back, and not easy to take down. So, like, why not have Superman have a health bar if the enemies are equally matched for him, instead of the city having a health bar? I don't know. I just always smart as, this makes sense. I think that makes more sense than having the city have the health bar of Metropolis City. Because this licensed game of Superman Returns, just wasn't exactly addicting of a game. It suffered fatigue after a bit because a big part of the Achilles heel, I think, is because Superman has no health bar. Instead, the city has the health bar. It's just, and there's too many people calling Superman for help at once. There's never a minute or a moment of quietness to regain your adrenaline rush from World City Panic. And there's never a time when you can just relax. You know how the Spider-Man open world games by Insomniac 1 and 2 in Miles game? The city fell in trouble, but always been trouble. But there was moments you could relax, like nothing would have, there was moments where you could relax and catch your adrenaline rush. But in this game, and yeah, it's an open world game with Superman. Gratitude to making the first attempt to be an open world Superman game was playing Superman. Bad news is it needs work. It's not the worst. It's not the worst idea you execute Superman again. It will be still goes with one on the Nintendo 64 that I played as a kid, and I have mental scars from it. Oh, what a letdown it was for me. I thought it was because I was bad at the game because I was a stupid 2-year-old. I didn't think it was actually something wrong with the program of the game itself, till my dad looked it up and Googled it. Took him a few months to get the answers, but that was after the game was out for a bit. So T kept on looking, doing research, figuring out how to help get better at playing the game. Then he figured out there's nothing that we weren't doing wrong. We don't suck at the game, me and my brother AJ. We just got a broken game in terms of functionality gameplay. That was a bit of relief. But I also had scars because I like Superman. I wanted a good Superman game. And sadly, Superman Returns is that good Superman game, and the best I'm going to be able to come close to being a good Superman game. But the one thing that this game isn't is addicting. It's not the good kind of addicting. It's like the bad kind of trying to break of addiction addicting. Like, you know, when you're trying to break out of addiction, you gotta just do more of addiction, you know it's not good for you. The stress level and stuff. Because you got anxiety up and everything, but you just want to play because it's the only thing you got with this character. It's a bad addiction. This movie License Game gave me. It was why I have to give it a 7 out of 10. It's not the most addicting game for me like Halt Ultimate Destruction was. It's not as good. It's not as addicting as Hulk Ultimate Destruction or 2003 Hulk game. And it's not as addicting as any of the Batman games earlier or later after this game had. So, it's not as addicting as Batman Vengeance was voiced by Kevin Conroy Batman for the PlayStation 2. In that game, he plays his Batman from Batman the Anime Series reboot with the redesigned look of Batman. The anime series based on design. So, I like that game more than Superman Returns, I think. Because it's more addicting. This game isn't the most addicting comic game or game I've seen. It's one of those bad addictions I get for a game. I feel like, you know, when you feel like, okay, you have a problem, but you're addicted to it, and you want to quit and move on to a better game, but you can't because no other Superman game exists that's better than this. That's my relationship with Superman Returns License Game. It's complicated, my feelings are, obviously. And why a 7 out of 10, this game. It's gotten a bad rep on the internet. I just don't think it's as bad as other people say it is. It's not perfect. It's not like a Superman game that we can all be proud of that got it right 100%. But it came almost close. It came close. But so far, it came close, but missed it by that much. Being like the Superman game you want to be. Like this, it feels like it has problems, and I feel like I can't forgive those problems because it makes me frustrated in the game while playing it. It's better than Superman Tim Daly game for the PlayStation 2. That one's called Superman of Apocalypse something. I feel what his name is. But it was much better than it wasn't bad. It just wasn't perfect. But this came closer, a lot closer. One of the things is like I appreciate this game that got right. It gave you access to all 100% Superman's powers from the beginning. Even though you didn't, and then like let you upgrade it make it like so they put more power and useful. When you upgrade in the upgrade menu for upgrades. So that's cool. So when Return Game, I give a pros to that, But I wish there was more of a variety of moments to catch my breath from all the excitement, but it never does. Gives me that minute or a 5-minute break of catching my breath, making me feel like I'm in control of my game, and I can breathe in the game. It's constantly, I feel suffocated a bit. It's after a while playing a few rounds with Superman in the game. It's not a terrible game. It's not a perfect game for me as a Superman fan. I really like Superman Returns movie, and I really like Brendan Ross as Superman. So I feel like this was a missed opportunity to make a really good Superman game with that version of Superman. It feels like a missed opportunity. This is just the king this close, to being perfect. That far away. This is far away being perfect. to give it a 10 out of 10 for me. Again, this is not addicting enough, you know? For me, and that's why I give it a 7 out of 10. It's not bad, it's better than mediocre. To me, this 7 out of 10 is is above mediocre. So again, this needs work. Excuse me. That's why I give Superman Returns licensed game from the early 2000s. Tied in is licensed game of the Superman Returns movie with Brandon Routh. I give this a 7 out of 10 game. I'm looking for the off button right now. That's my review on Superman Returns licensed game from the 2000s. I give it a 7 out of 10. Goodbye, subscribe, like this video, please. And grow my subscribers, please. Give my likes. Bye.